everyone.
Welcome to our Facebook Live today. We are going over the Club Barbados. I'm so excited. We haven't gone over this property in a while. So my name is Valerie Gordon. I am the Director of Communications here at Elite Island Resorts.
And I am Jody DeLeon. I'm the Director of Travel Agencies and Travel Advisors. So any questions that you have in the future, you'll probably get me on the phone.
Great. And you will see Jody's email down on the scroller below. So if you have any questions throughout the live, or if we don't get to your question with the Q&A at the end, you can message Jody directly and we will be sure to get those answers over to you. So without further ado, we are giving away a 3-night stay for 2 to the Club Barbados at the end of this live. All you have to do is be present to win. So let's get into what's exciting and new at the Club Barbados.
And wait, did we mention that we're all-inclusive adults only?
Yes.
Okay.
So can you see our presentation?
Yep.
Awesome. So this is the Club Barbados. The website is theclubbarbados.com. We have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, pretty much anywhere. We also have a new Spotify playlist for the Club Barbados. So be sure to check that out when you're on vacation and share it with your clients.
Now, as I said, we are all-inclusive adults only. Very important when going to Barbados. And we have oceanfront accommodations, 2 restaurants, and a beach bar. So that already, just for a property, you have 3 choices sometimes on where you can have your meals. We have 4 bars and a coffee shop, a 3-tiered swimming pool, the spa and fitness centers. And we'll get in on the spa a little bit because this is an exceptional spa at this resort. We have the best sunset happy hours. I mean, you can kind of see by this photo too in the background. And you see our steps leading down into the ocean at this oceanfront property. We do rum tastings and mixology. All of our water sports are included at the resort and shopping and dining nearby. And when I mean nearby, one of the best things about this property, and I always tell people, besides being all-inclusive adults only, that we have the location. And you can walk into whole town. So besides the cute little shop at our hotel, you have your choice of probably 20 different shopping stores that you can go to, 20 little bars and restaurants, and you can walk to all that. And we offer the evening entertainment.
Yes. So this is just a quick overview of where Barbados is in relation to the US, Central America. So we won't spend too much time on here, but I did want to show you, mentioning what you just did, we are on the famous west coast of Barbados. So what does that mean? You're going to get the amazing sunset happy hour that you mentioned earlier, and you're going to get some of the best, most crystal clear water I have ever seen in the Caribbean.
And also, when you arrive at the airport, our property is 35 minutes from the airport, and we're 30 minutes from famous Bridgetown.
So this is a new slide that we have added to our presentations just to give you a brief overview of the layout of the Club Barbados. So it's very easy to get around. As you can see, it's kind of U-shaped, and we have that direct ocean access, which is what the Club Barbados is really amazing and great for your clients that love the ocean.
And, you know, I like this U-shaped layout because you tend to get to meet more people, because everybody, when you walk out of your rooms, you all kind of go towards the swimming pool and the main restaurants, and you just can meet a lot more people that way.
The Club Barbados is definitely a very social type atmosphere. It's great to meet new friends and have that social gathering spot.
Okay, we're going to start with our room categories very quickly. We're going to breeze through, but this is our leading category, the garden view rooms. And as you can see, they're quite large at 330 square feet. And we can set the room as 1 king or 2 twins in case you have ladies or something traveling together. These are our garden views, but I think they're quite spectacular. You feel like you're in the Caribbean when you wake up in the morning, which you are there. But they all have a private furnished patio or balcony and a little sitting area too.
So that brings us to our superior garden view rooms, which have a very, very similar type of exterior. So you're going to either have that patio or balcony, but what you do get with the superior category is a little bit more space. You get the 450 square feet as opposed to the 330.
So it's 120 square feet larger. And then the ocean loft. These are one of my favorites. They're just so cute. They're all located on the 4th floor, so you have a great ocean view. And we also have, it has a modern bathroom with a walk-in tub shower combo. And it's 1 king bed, and they're 300 square feet. But again, very cozy, a bird's eye view of the ocean.
And that brings us to the Superior waterfront. So this is very similar to the view that you get at the ocean lofts, but you can either be on the first or the second floor. So the second floor definitely has more of that bird's eye view type of feel, but the first floor you get direct ocean access to
Literally
that
right out
white
to the
sand
sand.
terrace that we have there, which we'll show you in a little bit.
And then we have the 1-bedroom garden views. Again, just larger space in case you want it. You have your whole separate living room from your bedroom, and it's really quite large at 550 square feet.
And you have that complete separate living area, which is great.
I know, it's great.
So similar to the one previously, this is the exact same layout, very, very similar in size, 470 square feet, but you get that separation between the bedroom, the living room, and that outdoor balcony, which just has incredible ocean vistas on the second floor. And the first floor, again, gives you that direct ocean access
And
to that white sand
and
terrace.
we mean oceanfront. When we say oceanfront here, we mean oceanfront. They literally sit right next to the ocean. So some hotels you get there and you have to like peek through to see it, but not at this property.
No.
Now we've had 2 new additions to the property since we've last did a presentation. One is now that we offer room service. It's included. There's just a small fee to have it delivered to your room. And we can now pre-stock your mini fridge. You can, when you check in, you can ask for it or let us know in advance or we'll have it stocked.
Yep. So that brings us to our restaurants. Enid's is one of my favorite restaurants just because of the colorful Bajan style restaurant theme. You really feel like you're in the Caribbean here. And with the I'm so sorry, we are open for dinners on select evenings. It is a rotating schedule. And we now have introduced a small steak menu. So it's kind of our steakhouse as well.
And you know, when you go here, I just kind of feel like you kind of want to get fancied up to go there too, because it has such a nice little atmosphere in there. And that brings us to the Sunset Restaurant. This is our restaurant. It's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we do a lot of buffets here for breakfast and lunch. But for dinners, we offer a la carte on certain evenings. And we do themed buffets in here in the evening. And you can see the evening, we dress it up a bit with the tablecloths. It's open air, literally overlooking the ocean right there. And it's just a really nice place to entertain yourselves and to meet other people because it's right next to the dance floor.
So this is actually my favorite restaurant here on property, the Beach Bar and Terrace. It actually becomes part of the Sunset Restaurant in the evenings, but during the day, this is where you're going to get all of your quick bites, your lunches. They have some of the best tapenade in the Caribbean, and as far as I'm concerned, tapenade, I'm a big olive person, but this is also where you're going to get your tropical cocktails for those amazing sunset happy hours, your pina coladas, your mudslides, and my favorite, the mango daiquiri. But
there you go. And it's just very casual. You can go in with your bathing suit with just a little cover up, sandy feet. It doesn't matter. Everyone's welcome. And we also have something new that we're offering. It's called private dining. This is an upcharge, but for those special romantic holidays that you have or honeymooners, we can have this set up on the beach for you, and the chef curates the menu to your liking.
Yep, you can either choose between the beach oceanfront view that you see here, or you can actually have it set up around the pool, and the pool lights kind of create a really nice romantic ambiance.
Yeah.
So the Rum Shop is one of my favorite bars, and it's not just because there's a pool table.
Yes, it is. She's a pool freak. It's true.
But I actually really love this because it really does bring the Caribbean to the resort. You get those rare and vintage rum tastings, and you get a certificate of completion when you finish that rum tasting. So it's a little souvenir.
Yeah, they make it like
inclusive.
A game in there when you're in there, tasting all the different rums.
And this is open for evening hours. And there's also billiards, chess, and table games. So this is really another very social gathering spot. As I mentioned, the Club Barbados is really where you're going to go if you want that social atmosphere.
Piano bar. Maybe I should let you talk about this because Val seems to make it there more often than me because I'm up at the crack of dawn, but I go to bed early. But our piano bar, it really is a little upscale place to go and have a drink. You have the red leather chairs, and we have the most incredible piano player in there. And you can sing along, you request songs. It's really a fun. This opens at 10 in the evenings, correct, Val?
I believe it's either 10 or 11, but I will confirm that.
But a very upscale bar in there too. And it's air conditioned and just a fun place to go.
And it's located near the main lobby. As I mentioned before, it's very easy to get around this resort. You really can't get lost.
And then the Sunset Bar, this is back out. It's our main pool bar also that we have. But during the day, this is where you would get your drinks if you're sitting at the pool or down by the beach. And we offer all kinds of cocktails and wine spirits. And it's just a lively area also in the evening. This is where we have our evening entertainment.
Yes. So the coffee shop is actually part of the Sunset Bar. You'll see it down on the other end. This is where you'll get all of your specialty coffees, your teas, your smoothies, and the fresh pastries are incredible. They are so good. The coffees, the little banana breads.
And sometimes we have those little sandwiches. And this is where you can go for your afternoon tea. I don't normally take afternoon tea, but when I'm in Barbados, I do.
Do as the Barbadians
That's right.
do.
That's what we do.
So the 3-tier waterfall pool, I love this because we now have poolside drink service, which is fantastic. On those nice padded loungers, you can really get your luxury on here at the Club Barbados. And this is also where we have some aqua aerobics, aqua fitness throughout the day, usually in the mornings around 10 a.m. And we have pool volleyball tournaments as well.
And you know, something else that we do there, I don't know if people know this, but every morning they do a walking tour right from the front desk. You sign up for it. Sometimes you walk up through the golf course that's right next door. Sometimes you go like towards Whole Town, but it's a lot of fun too. And it's complimentary. It's all included in things to do at the resort.
So that brings us to the white sand terrace. As you can see, we do have the white sand, but we do have that ledge there that is really, really oceanfront. And this is such a great location because the ocean is the clearest water I have ever seen in the Caribbean. And you get those famous West Coast views that we keep mentioning. They really, really sell this resort for your clients, for your travel agent trips, for your fam trips. It's just incredible.
And then in your all-inclusive rate that we've been talking about, all your water sports are included. So it's the Hobie Cat, snorkeling, paddle boards, water hammocks. I don't know if you know what these are, but there's those big round like floats that are anchored, and you just pull yourself up on it, and then you can suntan on it. And then we have kayaks, but we also have zayaks, which is mainly the same thing as a kayak, but they're clear bottom, so you can see all the fish, and you'll see turtles. There's a lot of turtles in Barbados.
So we've mentioned a lot about the activities and amenities that we have here. Again, the Sunset Happy Hour, you really can't beat it. You don't have to go far. It's right there on property. But the Caribbean dance classes are one of my favorite things because it really does bring the culture of Barbados directly to you at the resort. We have the dancers that come and perform for you. We have evening entertainment as far as a live band. And the gift shop is one of my favorite gift shops across our portfolio. I buy something every time I'm in Barbados.
Yeah, there's always something cute in there. And they have a lot of local arts and crafts. But while we're talking about gifts, one of the best things, we're back to the location is you can walk right out of the hotel and you take a left, and then in 5 minutes you're in Whole Town, which is this cute little neighborhood area. And there you have a choice of like 10 little bars. There's tons of restaurants. There's little craft stores. There's candle stores. One of your favorites, I know you like the ice cream store there. And then on the way to Whole Town, you walk right by the Lime Grove Mall, and that's where they have duty-free shopping, really nice upscale shops, again, mixed in with local arts, and there's restaurants in there too. So it's unlimited, the things that you can do just walking out of the hotel. And that's a good feeling, so you don't feel like you have to stay inside the resort the whole time.
And one of the other things we mentioned, the rum shop, if you're not a big fan of rum, we have mixology classes as well. So you can learn how to make the perfect martini if that's your thing. And we mentioned the spa very, very briefly in the beginning, but we need to definitely give you a little bit more detail about that because it is one of our largest spas in the property, in the portfolio.
So we have the 5 treatment rooms, plus we have a couples massage room, and we also have the sauna there, and we also have hydrotherapy, and we do nails there, hair there. It's really huge once you get inside. Very relaxing.
So I know we're spending a lot of time on this slide, but it really is because there is so much to do at this resort. We have the 24-hour fitness center, if that's your thing. We just added pickleball to our tennis court, so you can do pickleball or tennis, and we provide equipment upon request. Just go to guest services. you mentioned the on-site sauna, but we also do cooking demonstrations if you're a foodie. So there really is so much to do for every different type
and
of
every day they
vacation.
have an activities list, so you have to just check it for the day. And then we also have a tour desk there, but of course the island offers unlimited tours. I think Val just picked her favorite for this one, but I'll talk real quickly about the submarine tour because that's the only tour Val hasn't been on. And I like this submarine tour because I'm very interested in going down. But sometimes when you're in the Caribbean and they have these submarines, they're so small. This one is spacious. They have chairs on each side and then a walkway through the middle. You just feel like you have more room. And you will definitely, I guarantee you're going to see turtles, dolphins. There's all kinds of fish. It is well worth it. And the water's so crystal clear.
Speaking of turtles, the turtle feeding trip is incredible. They will come right up to you and you can pick it up. I'm not kidding you. They come directly to your hands. It is one of the most amazing things. But if you're really not into the water sports type of tours, you can also do land tours. The Outback 4x4 is great. You get to really see the island without having to get your feet wet. And the Harbor Lights Beach Extravaganza is just a big beach party. So if that's your scene, that's definitely something to check out.
And there's a lot of historical buildings too on the island with churches and the Parliament building. So if that's what you like to do, we have it all on this island.
One thing we do have to mention is the Oyston's Fish Fry.
Oh, everybody goes, locals and guests on Friday nights. Cannot be missed. And basically it's a bunch of shacks set up and they're all cooking different types of fish, shrimps, and most of it's deep fried, but they do have grilled out there. And it's just a lot of fun party. They always have live bands, and that's on Friday nights.
Yep. So our special occasions, we offer vow renewals, anniversaries. We have a wedding coordinator on staff, and we just recently upgraded our floral arrangements to have a larger selection, and our wedding arch and 2-tier cake for those.
And we'll help you with that before you go. Mm-hmm. And then we're back to my job, which is the travel advisor incentives. Why you should book our hotel, besides it's beautiful and it's on Barbados, and who doesn't want to go there? But we have been loyal to the travel agents ever since the pandemic. I remember they came in and said, what are we going to do to get business? And it's like, we are going to get the travel agents because that's where the business is going to be. And it has turned out that way. Travel advisors are more important than ever. So we pay 20% commission on all bookings direct. And we pay that 14 days before your client arrives. So you are not chasing the commission check because that's the last thing you should be doing. We also offer you, the agent, we mail to your house a $100 American Express gift card for every booking. And you earn free rights. If you go to our site, which will be coming up next, for every 7 nights you book with us, you win a free night just for yourself, accumulate a few nights, and come on down for a free stay at the hotel.
And you might even be the lucky viewer at the end of this call
true.
To win the 3-night stay for 2. So be sure to stick around till the end. After the Q&A, we'll be announcing that winner. So that brings us to the tools to help you sell. As you mentioned, we do have the eliteislandresorts.com/travel-agent. That is our online portal, which was recently refreshed about a year ago. You'll use password ELITE, ELITE, to get in, but you will have everything from product training to registering your bookings to access to the travel agent community, which you can join on Facebook and ask questions and really get familiar with the resorts. Ask us questions as well. We have our contact information on there. And then we have a royalty-free media gallery everywhere, anything from photos to videos that you can use for your own social posts, your own e-blast to help you get business.
Right. And this is exclusive just for travel advisors. The regular public can't see it. So anytime we have something different or special, it's always loaded there.
Yep. And one thing I do want to mention here on this last slide is we are currently doing our 5th night free. You must call and book by August 31st is the deadline, but you can travel through October. And we are doing some fancy spellbinding surprises this October. So be sure to let your clients know. It'll be a fun time. So 5th night free and $500 air credit through August 31st.
And we're coming up right now with some specials for this upcoming winter. So you will find those when you go to the website, but we're going to be doing a lot of specials for that too, and especially for early bookers for next summer. So we got you, and we hope that you consider us the next time you think of going to Barbados.
Great. Okay, so we're going to open up the floor to questions. I hope you enjoyed our presentation. Thank you for sticking with us. And let's get started.
All right. We'll start with the most recent. Emily Zweeb wants to know, is there a minimum night stay?
Yes, we have 3-night minimum night stay at the property. And over Christmas, it's 5 nights.
Okie doke. And then Susan Dobb asked, is there an actual beach to sit on?
So we have a beach terrace, but we do have more of an oceanfront space where you can absolutely go down and enjoy the water. It is crystal clear. We have the white sand on the beach terrace, but it is not an actual beach.
Well, it all depends on the tide. So when you're there, sometimes you go down and there's a beach there and you can stand there and sit. And sometimes you go and you go down the steps, you're in the water. So it all depends how the ocean current is for that day.
Yes.
But we have all the beach chair right up there on that deck.
Yes.
I kind of prefer it that way.
Me too.
Speaking of beach, Willie Green wants to know, is the beach walkable past the resort?
Yes. And did I tell you where you go? If you go out to the left, guess where you end up? At Sandy Lane, to me, the most prestigious resort on the island. So it's right next door to us, and it's a big wide beach there.
Yep.
Willie Green also wanted to know, is smoking allowed on the balconies and patios?
Yes. So we do have a designated smoking area, and you are allowed to smoke on the patios.
Okay, great. Julia Selby wants to know, how many weddings per day do we have?
Oh, we can only do 1 wedding per day.
And Cheryl Jackson wants to know, is there a best time to visit there weather-wise?
Honestly, you really can't go wrong. I really have spent most of my time going down to the Club Barbados around October. But really, we hardly ever.
I was there for my birthday
weather
in May. It was beautiful every day. So
yeah, I mean, you really can't go wrong.
It's such in the Southern Caribbean that it's not like, sometimes I know, like when you go to the Bahamas in the wintertime, it can be cold and you need a sweater during the day. Not in Barbados.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Susan Dove also wants to know that she was told that we are close to another beach and how far away that is.
Well, I think that would be Sandy Lane, which is right next door.
And and Julie, I'm reading the wrong thing. Lisa Dune also asks, I may have missed it, but what is the beach and ocean like? Is it long, walkable, or rocky?
So we have the walkable beach terrace, which is absolutely stunning, and it's the length of the property. So that's pretty large. But as we mentioned earlier, you can also go past the beach terrace that we have and walk along Sandy Lane. So it is quite a nice walk. It's pretty gorgeous.
Wait, and you know what else you can do? Right in the front of our hotel, out of the lobby, there is a Barbados local bus. Everyone knows it, and it goes by. It costs $2, and it will take you all the way to the end and back. It's up to you if you want to get off, but it goes by like where Oystons is, the fish fry. There are some beautiful beaches that you can get off of, because again, you're spending $2 for this, and they all have a beach bar and restaurant and restrooms. So there's some famous beaches right there, and you can just take the bus, and it really is a safe bus and a fun bus.
Yes. And the water, just to get to the second part of your question, is some of the most amazing water I have ever seen in the Caribbean.
It's true.
And I cruise. So to say that is to say a lot. It's really, really amazing.
Cheryl Jackson wants to know, how late are the entertainment options?
So the general entertainment in the main sitting area, so where you'll find the Sunset Bar, is usually goes until around 10, starts usually around 7:30 or 8. And then the piano bar either opens at 10 or 11, depending on the evening.
Right afterwards and goes in. So we do that because you can see how we're U-shaped. And that way, because we always have a band out there, for those people who want to go to bed early because all your balconies are facing there. That's why then the crowd then moves into the piano bar, which is interior and it's air conditioned.
Yes.
For more dancing.
And singing.
Creedy wants to know if we have any fam trips coming up.
We are working with the Barbados Tourism Authority right now, but I'm happy to tell you, if you ever want to come, we offer fam trips down to the hotel, and the rates are from $119 per person per night. And that's normally from the end of April to the beginning of November. Now, when you come in the wintertime, it's a little bit more. So in the winter, you can only book 45 days in advance, but we can definitely set you up on that, and you can come on your own.
Benny Vance wants to know, do we provide transfers from the airport?
No, but we work with several companies that can help you, and taxis are just lined up there, but we have several transit companies that we work with.
Giovanna White wants to know when Carnival is.
I believe it's May. I have to double check.
You
Actually,
stumped me. She should win the trump because you
She-
stumped
she
me, and I
did.
thought I knew everything about Barbados. Jeez, Louise.
It's late July, early August.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Sorry about that. She wins the stump card.
Well, I know we just had it in Antigua a few
Yes,
weeks ago,
that's
so
what-
I should have known that. Uh-huh.
And Susan Dobb wants to know also, what are the bus's hours? Do we know that?
Yes, they start at 7 in the morning and they go until 8:30 or 9 at night.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a couple of general questions about the beach. They want to know that it is a swimmable beach.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And, they wanted to know that the water at the stairs isn't deep right away.
No,
You can
no.
still step
Yeah,
in
you
there.
step down in. And listen, I say this, I don't care if you're going to the Fiji Islands, wherever you're going, I always take water shoes. I don't know why everyone else doesn't, but that way it doesn't matter what beach you're going to, you have your water shoes.
Yes, and it's very, very sandy too. It's not a rocky beach once you actually get out onto the
That's right.
ocean.
Mhm.
And one of the things I actually forgot to mention was during the water sports slide, we have snorkeling as well. And right off of the property is actually a sunken shipwreck, which is really
I
incredible
swam out
to
to it.
see.
Yeah, yeah. If you're a
So-
good swimmer, you can swim right from the resort out to it.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome.
Oh, look at me. If you're a good swimmer, like I'm so good, but I am a good swimmer.
I think that pretty much finishes it up.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's give away that prize.
Yes.
All right. The winner today is Kim Della Porta.
Kim Della Porta, please just let us know in the comments that you are still here because you must be present to win. But in the meantime, I just want to say thank you so much for coming and joining this Facebook Live. It's always a pleasure to talk to our travel advisors and get you guys up to date on our properties. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Do we have a lucky winner yet?